By the end of Dragon Ball Super, we had been introduced to a hierarchy of power within the multiverse that the Z Fighters had never dreamt of before. From the gods of destruction to the angels, these are some of the strongest beings in existence, but there is someone above them. Zeno, or the Omni King, is thought to be the strongest being in existence, but this is actually quite literal. From what we saw in Dragon Ball Super, Zeno is just pure destructive power. He doesn't really show any type of fighting skill at all, and his intelligence level is questionable. But what if there's a reason he acts like this? For Zeno to rule with complete effectiveness, not only would he have to have power, but he would have to have another side to him as well, and in this story, that's exactly what we get to see. Before we do get started though, let me just say that it takes place after the Tournament of Power and also 7 years after the 28th World Tournament, and as you guys know, that's the one that Goku left with Oob. If you want to keep up with more awesome stories just like this one, be sure to go join the Dragon Ball Fan Manga Facebook page down below and subscribe here for more. So the story starts on King Kai's planet 7 years after the 28th World Martial Arts Tournament, and King Kai feels this familiar power that he almost can't believe. All of a sudden, someone lands on his planet. Then we see this guy. His name is Zudge, and right away, King Kai kneels before him, so right away we can see that this guy is somewhat important. The first thing he asks is for King Kai to tell him what's been going on in his absence, so this guy has been gone for some time, whether that be sealed or anything else. After King Kai explained to him everything that happened from old Kai being sealed in the Z-Sword up until now, Zudge says that it seems that this person named Goku seems to be in charge of a bit much, so he says that he needs to visit Zarama immediately. Back on Earth, Goku is training in his Super Saiyan Blue form, but he's training with Goten, so he's barely breaking a sweat. Then all of a sudden, King Kai contacts Goku telepathically. He tells Goku that he needs to go to Namek as soon as possible. When Goku heads off, King Kai explains that Zudge is actually the dark side of Zeno that separated from him long ago, and now he's on his way to go attack Zarama, who is the creator of the Super Dragon Balls. The English is a little choppy in this piece, but basically King Kai goes on to explain that Zudge isn't really in his main body, but he's actually in a loner body, and even though it isn't his, its power is still about on the same level as Super Saiyan Blue. The first place Goku goes is to Vegeta, and he tells him that they have a very dangerous guy that's headed to New Namek that they need to stop. Goku explains that this guy named Zudge is about to attack the creator of the Super Dragon Balls, but they may have a chance if they fight him all together. Of course, Vegeta is down for just about any fight, so Goku heads off to find Gohan, Piccolo, and Krillin next. When he meets up with Gohan to tell him what happened, Gohan says that he can't fight because he gave up martial arts years ago, but Pan exposes him saying that he was just training with Piccolo yesterday. The two head off to meet the rest of the group, but when they get there, they realize they don't really know how to get to this new Namek because Goku doesn't know where to start looking for their power levels, so the only Namek he could find is the one that they fought Frieza on. This is when Goku decides to actually give a call to Whis and see if he can help. When they call for him, however, he seems to teleport to them the same way he always does, but when the smoke clears, no answer. Fortunately, even though something weird is going on with Whis and the gods right now, he was actually able to teleport them to the right Namek, but the first thing they notice is that it's actually nighttime on Namek, which is strange because there's never nightfall on this planet. They spot a fight happening on a nearby island, so they decide to head off. On their way there, Whis actually manages to contact Goku finally, and he says that Zudge put a barrier around Namek that prevents Divine Ki from entering, which explains why Whis could only do so much, and if Goku was already in his Super Saiyan Blue form, he wouldn't have been able to teleport here with them. But this is when Whis says that if they can destroy this barrier around Namek, then he and Beerus can come help them. As soon as they get to the island, Zarama is already fighting Zudge, but amazingly, Zudge is blocking all of his attacks with one hand. At one point even easily ripping off his arm. Zudge tells Zarama to destroy the Super Dragon Balls or he'll kill him, but of course he refuses. When the Z Fighters show up, Goku and Vegeta waste no time immediately going to Super Saiyan Blue, and all of them fire their most powerful attacks at this evil Zeno, and even though he tries to block it all with one hand, his left arm pretty much gets destroyed, but he recognizes Goku as the one King Kai spoke of. They start attacking him, and Goku and Vegeta are actually able to get decent hits in on him since they are about on the same level since he's in a loner body, but even after landing solid attacks, the damage is minimal. Goku and Vegeta both launch fully God Ki powered super attacks, and they're actually strong enough to completely destroy this loner body that Zudge inhabited. While this was happening though, Piccolo and Zarama actually made an agreement and decide to fuse, hoping to finally be strong enough to combat this new threat. And this fusion makes Piccolo a god now, but then that's gonna do it for this one, guys, but trust me, we'll be right back on this story tomorrow if you guys like it enough, so no worries. Hopefully this video was a little bit longer. It took up about like 4 pages or something this time while I was writing, but anyways, let me know what you all think of this fan manga down below. Don't forget to check out the Facebook fan manga page and follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.